And welcome. Welcome. Welcome to today's flight. Today we are flying in Central America from Flores to Guatemala City. Guatemala City is one of the most underrated airports in the world, probably. Nobody mentioned it, but it's quite a epic approach. So it's a very short flight, as you can see here. So I'm kind of struggling with SimBrief today. And yeah. So the point is that we have to fix this stuff because it gives me two flight plan option. Look at this disaster. So we have a departure which is bringing us to Serla. And then the flight plan is going back to Omama for the ILS. So this is of course completely wrong. What we can do maybe is of course edit flight plan. As you can see, remote area, struggling with the flight planner. So we have an option to go just to Serla. Can be. Yeah, this altitude is really interesting. But yeah, let me see this option here. We're not gonna have any arrival, I guess. Okay, this should be fine. But from Serla, yeah, from Serla we don't have any kind of procedure. Great. What we can do is just do the ILS runway 02. So would be from Serla to yeah, Alpha Uniform Romeo. The point is here we have mountains, and we have a procedure from the other waypoint, which I don't remember now. From Omama. Let's check the arrival because yeah, the point is there are mountains. Of course, close to the... What is... Okay, it's right here. Okay, okay, Omama, 18,000 feet. Okay, cut us. We should be fine like this. The ILS is 9,000 feet. Okay, yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. 9,000 feet, and this mountain here are... Okay, it's 8,000. Yeah, we should be okay. 5,000. So we can't descend below 9,000 feet until DVOR Alpha Uniform Romeo. Okay, that's fine. I think we have a flight plan. Okay. Let me send it to VATSIM, which I have to connect as well. So today we are flying Avioteca, which is the call sign of Avianca, Guatemala. A319 from Fenix. Okay. VATSIM. So yeah, I really suggest you Guatemala City, both long range and short range flights. It's a really cool airport, for sure. But today we are departing from Flores and we're gonna approach Guatemala City. It's a short flight. We are flying a very rare plane, one of the few, because we have, it's an A390, we have Sharklet, and we have IEA engine version. It's a very rare configuration to have out there. Okay, so see, we have this option. Let's drop some stairs from the ground. All right. Fenix ground service. Alright. There we have them. And let's board the plane like in real life. Through the stairs. You know that Phoenix, even if it's a little bit... Okay, it's not that struggling today. But yeah, it's the only plane you can climb through the stairs. Okay? Oops. Alright. Close this. Nice. Weather is okay. Yeah. So we are online on VATSIM. Yeah. Flight plan file. There is a plane landing in Guatemala City right now. So let's go. Let's go. Battery. Let me open Navigraph in my iPad as well. Okay, unload this, import from SimBrief. That. Alright. Fuel pump. Oh, nice. Very interesting that. Crew supply, ground control, emergency light armed, no smoking, logo lights, nav and logo, actually. Here, here, here. There we go. Let me do a sound check because I keep changing microphone settings. Logo lights. Okay, sorry for the feedback. Actually, here. Okay. Should be finally okay. Hopefully. Import. There we go. Muscle balance. So I do have half an hour of 1 hour of extra fuel actually. Fast. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Great. Great, great, great. So let's go here. So we don't have any deep. No, yeah, we do have a departure. We don't have any arrival actually. We're just going from yeah, basically the departure to the approach. Sorry, to the to the SID, to the approach. Init request. So yeah, again, we're going to Guatemala City, an airport that I really suggest you to fly both short range and long range, because they do land there with very big plane. Actually, nowadays I guess Iberia is doing it with the A330. In the past was doing it with the A340. I guess so, at least. Yeah, very, very interesting approach in my opinion. Visually is incredible. You have those volcanoes very close to you. It's a very, very beautiful airport. Super underrated. Nobody mentioned it. But yeah, actually, the truth is, it's super beautiful, and also it's a little bit challenging with big plane for sure. With small one, yeah, we can make it easily, I guess, today. So runway 11, Actun transition insert. There we go. The procedure is this one here, which we don't have in our chart for some reason. So let's go here. Let's not go here, but let's go here. This is the departure. Very simple. Yeah. Transition is okay, yeah. Initial climb 5,000 feet. Alright, let's go here, 5,000. Great. QNH. Yeah, I never know if here they use hectopascal or altimeter reference. I'm gonna use this today because in my Navigraph indicates that here they use the US altimeter, basically. But I'm not that sure about that, to be honest. Not that. Okay, great. 1017 though. Yeah, precisely. Okay, that was very fast. Wow, so many passengers. Let me check about the. I'm gonna check from here so you can see as well. Okay, so maximum takeoff weight, we are very close to it because this is considering taxi. Probably at the end of the boarding we will be we will wait a very close value from that, and on the landing we should be fine. We should be quite close to 2.5, but yeah, we will see. But yeah, probably we'll be quite close to it. So let's do it now, I guess. Can we? Maybe not. Why that was so fast? What am I missing? I guess nothing. The point is that we already did all the planning. Performance here. So yeah, we have to wait the boarding to be finished basically. To do everything else. Yeah, we can calculate performance before, as you well know from Fenix. I mean, as you well know if you fly the Fenix, but I don't really like to do it because I will have to repeat it. Okay, let me go back here, close this, activate that. Also, there was an update on Navigraph. They added some stuff to... Ah, yeah, it's right here. That's cool, especially in the iPad, of course. That's very cool, actually. That's you can write down here, of course. So you can write your clearance and all that stuff. And you have also some preset. I don't know, for example, 80s. As you can see, airport, blah, blah, blah. Information, you can write down alpha. Okay, now it's super weird because I'm using the one on the PC, but... Okay, overcast, so not that you really care. Okay, wind, visibility, yeah, that's the meter, but if... Yeah, I don't have much space to write down the... Yeah, I can use the... Okay, I can, yeah, clear that. How do I delete it? Maybe here? No. Wow. Okay, that's very interesting. I have no idea how to... Okay, wow, that's so counterintuitive. But yeah, this is new. I don't have in my iPad version. Yeah, that's cool because I try to use my iPad to write down clearance for a period, but I have to switch from another... I mean, from Navigraph to another program, which is not the best, of course. This is a cool feature. The point is that... yeah, I don't know how easy it is to use. Let me update Navigraph on my iPad so I can check it. I can show you, unfortunately, you know that it's kind of impossible to show you my iPad where I am now due to the presence of too many connection. Yeah. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. How do I cancel though? Yeah, I don't like the way you have to delete them. Okay, done that. So we have the procedure. I mean, IRS are aligned. We're just waiting for the boarding to be finished. This will be on both sides. Mission climb already set. We don't have any ATC as you are kind of used to when you're flying this remote area. Let me do that. Okay. Great. Yeah, we have to wait that, which is basically finished. Okay. Dismiss. Symptoms due. Success. Let me see this. So our total weight will be, at the moment, should appear here. Okay, this is the takeoff one. I wanted to see our gross weight now, but yeah, probably not now. So let's see, the runway is... What is that? Ah, okay. 3,000 meter log. We are at ground, I mean we are basically at sea level, so it's not gonna be a problem. External temperature 27 degrees though. Pretty hot. Not, I mean nothing crazy of course. Paxson, yeah, because I will not remember to switch them off. 140, 140, flaps 1 up 0.7, APU start. Okay. I guess gross weight appeared there after the push. I never noticed that on the A320 to be honest. Sorry, on the A family, let's see. Okay. That's starting. Let me just check here if everything is fine. Ooh. Ah, yeah, sure. Now I lower my mic even more. Ooh. Okay, I think like that is okay. Great. Great, great, great. So complex to deal with the microphone every time. Alright, just waiting for the IRS. Sorry, for the APO. Still no. Nothing about that. Okay, that's very interesting. It's fine, I mean. No. Yeah, I already did that, so yeah. And this is done indeed. Yeah. Okay, whatever, I mean. We are probably gonna have our information after we start engine, because we're not gonna push back. So remove. Parking brake is set. Remove that. It's a self-maneuvering, even if there is a I mean, of course, this is completely out of position, but whatever. It's a remote airport default one, so you know that it's so bad. Beacon light. And let's enjoy the incredible sound of this plane. You know that this engine variation is very, very interesting sound-wise. Let's start our engine. Starting number 1. Okay, I'm gonna make you hear full. I mean, volume up. Maybe. Yeah, it's starting. Wait a sec. No, it's not. Ah. I do this because of this entry server sometimes. Okay, starting number 1.
Cabin crew, arm doors, cross-check.
Okay, packs go down. And start up. And volume up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate.
It's not incredible where you start up the engine, but on takeoff, initial climb is very beautiful. The sound of those. Okay, fuel is going in. Lower the volume. Okay, let me go here. Received message, load sheet, accept, flight plan performance there. Number 1 should be ready by now. Indeed it is. Starting number 2. Let me check something. Should have a failure on, right? Okay, this doesn't show it, but here, yeah. I never do the maintenance. Okay. No idea what that means. Starting number 2, by the way. And fuel is coming in. Do we have our ground? Okay, yeah. As you can see now, okay, we are already below, quite below the maximum takeoff weight. It's gonna be fine. Speaking of which, let's do a proper after start, since we have many check to do. Available. Okay, after start. What the fuck? Okay, AP bleed off. This is off. This should be on, by the way. This. Oh, sorry. Max, of course. Here, here. Flaps set 1.
Light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children. Your tray
Okay.
table must
Then we need to set the trim at point 7 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 0.7 set. This is done. Predicting wind shear on terrain on me. So yeah, weather radar on the first officer. Okay, let's go. Taxi is very simple. We have to go left, enter the runway and take off. I remind you, we are taking off from Flores, Guatemala. The airport is called Mundo Maya. And we're going to Guatemala City, one of the best approach in the world, in my opinion. Super underrated. You will see. Through volcanoes. It's just incredible. It's not that hard, but it can be hard if you go there with a big plane. And they do that in real life, of course. Alright. Let me see here. Okay, we have a new meter. QNH slightly changed. It's not QNH, it's the altimeter, of course. Which again, I don't know in Guatemala which one of the two they uses, but we're gonna stay with that for the moment. And I had packet lost, I'm seeing it. Oh, yeah. You know, the connection here can be some crazy. I'm trying to stream with 6000 on the bitrate, whatever is that called. Let's see how it goes. Okay. This is everything. I mean, this is fine, of course. Are we missing something? No, we are. This is arm flaps 1. Blah, blah, blah. Takeoff config. Check. Cabin ready. Let's go. Just a quick check on VATSIM. Nobody there. Everything's gonna happen very fast. It's a short flight. So from now... my connection is getting quite crazy. Yeah, quite kind of seeing. I have no idea if it's a problem of... I mean, what problem can be this time. Let's see how it does, if it stabilizes or not. I don't know if it's related to the fact that I increase my bit rate or it's just a connection problem today. Sometimes the connection here is just, I mean, it's very cool, but sometimes it's very good, but sometimes it just get cut off. This is okay. All right, let's go. Okay, engine stable. Brake release. Flex. Man, flex SRS runway auto thrust blue. Oh yeah. What a sound. Incredible sound. Super hard. Super high also. Rotate. Alright, positive rate. Gear up. Wow, look at that. The Guatemalan forest. Check this side as well. Wow. Nice hills. The city is behind us. Okay, let's follow the flight director. Autopilot out, so I can check around. Another packet lost, by the way. Alright. Lever climb. Thrust climb. Continue climb. Oh, the sims looks super high in volume. That's strange. I'll lower a little bit for you. Okay, it's better. Acceleration. Speed check, flaps up. Okay. It's very interesting. I didn't realize it was so hilly, the area. The city is behind us. It's right there, as you can see. So we approached from the other side, of course, last time. Yeah, I didn't have a proper view of the city. Okay, disarm this. This is off, this is off. Okay. Let me check something, because the plane was super hard on the rudder. No, but that's correct. I don't know why. But it's fine, of course. Yeah, Pax on. Definitely Pax on, because I will not remember to turn them off. That's the main reason. Ideally, of course, I should have calculated with... I mean, I calculate performance with Pax on, so I do it every time, as you can see. Because I can't remember to turn the Pax off. I mean, I struggle to remember it, so yeah, to avoid any problem. I mean, 3,000 meters of runway, sea level. Sometimes I try to do it, but most of the time not. But of course, Fenix gives you the possibility to calculate both Pax on and Pax on. And we have a A319, 3,000 meters of runway. I mean, this plane can be quite powerful even with Pax on. In this, we are climbing 3,500 feet per minute in a turn right now. So yeah. Doesn't really have performance problem. All right. Almost 10,000 feet. Okay, packet lost. Let me keep it checked. Okay, landing lights. Seatbelts off. Yeah, it's a little bit early, so. But anyway, who cares? Okay. So now basically, we can go direct to Serla, I guess. I didn't import the approach. I'm gonna do it now. Yep, no start. Okay. Discontinuity remove. No, wait a sec. Okay, this cancel discontinuity. Yeah. Don't care about that. Alright, now it's fine. So yeah, we do have a constraint. Again, little recap of the approach we're gonna shoot. I remind you, first of all, we're going to Guatemala City. It's a very interesting departure. Sorry, arrival. As you can see, we have 2 volcanoes here. I mean, actually 3. This is called Pacaya. This is, and will be on final. On the turn, I guess, for what I remember. This is Volcán de Agua, and this is Volcán de Fuego. And this stuff you see here on Sky Vector means that this volcano is actually erupting right now in real life. Let's see if we can spot something on the simulator. This is Lago de Atitlan, very cool lake. So what we will do is this arrival here, sorry, this approach here. So we can't descend below 9,000 feet until the VOR Alpha Uniform Romeo. This is fine. We have some elevation before the airport, but is below 9,000 feet, of course. And as you can see, we're gonna turn over, I mean, before this lake here, and we're gonna have Pacaya volcano right in front of us. and then line up into final to land runway 02, Guatemala City. That's a very cool approach. Again, I'm gonna repeat it again. I really suggest you Guatemala City airport. It's a very, very cool one, underrated, so yeah, give it a try. Meter is right now saying that we have few clouds, 1800. I hope we will be able to spot Volcan de Fuego. There are no I mean, I don't know. I mean, not sure about that. How the simulator is dealing with volcano clouds, ash clouds actually. Because yeah, I have no idea about that. For sure there is a decrease on visibility. I mean, from the satellite you can actually see them. I don't know if the simulator is creating a clouds or something like that, or just doing nothing, probably. But yeah, in real life we would see some dark, some brown clouds, which are actually just ashes and sand due to the volcanic activity. Very dangerous for planes, actually. So don't fly through one of those in real life. As you can see, our destination is already below 120 miles. It's a very short flight, but it's a flight done in real life. It's done with the A320, for what I saw. Other planes, of course, but speaking about the Airbus family, I saw a A320 flight done by Avianca. But I have this A319 in this area, which is a very cool and rare one. A319 IEA engine and sharklet. One of the few in the world. I don't know if it's the only one. November 703 Alpha November is the only existing A390 with this configuration, but if it's not, it's one of the few, for sure. And we're about to level off already. Okay. On VATSIM, we have nobody. I keep having I mean, I guess I pushed too much the bit rate. So yeah, today's stream will be like that. Hopefully we're not gonna have lag on final. Oh yeah, which is strange, of course. I should be able to stream way higher than that. But it's a shared connection. Okay, yeah, I got packet lost. Or maybe it's just today, I don't know. Yeah, sorry about the connection, also because it's an interesting flight. So, but if I restart restarting the live stream would be a okay, yeah, now it's completely gone. I think it's just today. I think it's just a today problem, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's just a connection problem. So today, yeah, probably is not on best shape. For sure, would be a nightmare if you have to work with that. I mean, this is a big residence with a lot of people. So yeah, it would be quite. I mean, I guess for them, if someone have to smart work or stuff like this, it's quite upsetting. But yeah, whatever. So now we're flying towards Montes. It's not Los Andes, you know, but actually, geologically, at least, wise, is the same. You know, you have a big tectonic activity here. Part of the crust is going down into the mantle, and this provoke volcanic chain, basically, which is what Los Andes is, and here is the same stuff actually. So there is this area actually, which is volcanic, of course. Even here, I'm quite sure about that. Probably here is not that active. Here it is, of course. Even if you can recognize volcano quite easily. From here, I don't see volcanic shape. Here I see a lot. I mean, apart from those, all these circular structure here are volcanic. I mean, are volcanoes basically. But yeah, right now we're going toward mountains, and we can already see a big presence there. I don't know if that is already Volcán de Agua. We will see. Can be. Maybe it's, well, looks a lot like Volcán de Agua, but do we have any other before getting there? No. So probably it is. So our airport is, maybe it's Volcán de Fuego and this is Volcán de Agua. Yeah, now I'm gonna start repeating this stuff 10 times, I mean 100 times. But yeah. Long story short, we are too far still to see anything, probably. And now the connection looks stable. I don't know if it's just a connection problem or a bit rate. Yeah, probably that's already our area. So we have to spot 3 volcanoes. One will be right on our turn. One is Volcán de Fuego, which is active. I'm really curious again to see if we can see some sort of clouds over it, because we have a NOTAM here reporting some volcanic activity. We will see. And also we're gonna have to slow down before descending, I guess, because we have a coast rate 185 knots there. Destination data we can already set down. That's for sure. Performance. Possible to me to deal with the MCDU properly today. So Guatemala City 1022. Temperature 23 degrees. Wind is 10 degrees 10 knots. Great. Then it's not a category 2 or 3 arrival or whatever. It's not a high precision ILS, so barometric minimum 5,100 feet. The Guatemala City Airport is what? No, wait a sec. Ah, no, yeah, sure. You're right. That makes sense. That's it. I just missed the takeoff from Flores and the cruise, but it's a short flight, so we are about to start the descent in 35 miles into Guatemala City. So yeah, that should be Pacaya, Volcán de Agua, Volcán de Fuego. Again, I really suggest you Guatemala Airport. Very cool approach you will see now, and very interesting airport. It's 5,000 feet high. Runway is less than 3,000 meters, so it's nothing crazy, of course, but yeah, you know, landing there with a A340, for example, it's quite interesting. I mean, 3,000 meters of runway, 5,000 feet, or taking off as well. Sharp approach, nothing too crazy again, but very interesting in my opinion. Super underrated airport. Okay, remove that. Put it here. So we don't have any arrival. We are gonna go straight to the approach. thing I want to do is start decelerating before the descent. Not sure I can do it actually. Descent 284. Yeah, the problem is that we have a constraint here, 185. I'm gonna get to terrain. I mean, I'm gonna get terrain here on me. Well, yeah, maybe we can change it. Well, would be great 250 probably. So now our top of descent, which did it change actually? Whatever. Yeah, we have to slow down. Okay, 60 miles. Yeah, because I don't know. Otherwise, we will be quite. I mean, maybe not. But now I don't think I can remove it. Yeah, okay. Now I'm gonna keep it. You know, I don't really trust the vertical path from the Fenix. Still. We have space, I mean, okay, not that much actually. No, we don't have space at all in this approach. Because as you can see on the... I mean, we do not exceed 70 ME from Alpha Uniform Romeo. So here everything will happen so fast and in a very small space. Yeah, these 5 miles will be done pretty fast if we don't have the correct speed. Okay, so descending 11,000 feet. Okay, yeah, that's fine for the moment. So we cannot extend the approach in case of go around is 11,000 feet. It's not like other approaches. For example, if you are high or if you are too fast, we can just adding select and extend the downwind. No, here you cannot do it because you have a volcano in front of you. It's not one of those two big beasts that are there, but it's this one here, which is an active volcano, little lower in altitude, but still there in front of you, and the altitude of that is around 8,000 feet probably. Still pretty high. So after Alpha Uniform Romeo, we can descend 7,200. On the turn, 6,300. Okay, let's go down. Vertical speed on me. Oh, we're super fast. 285 on the speed. Let's start slowing down. This is Guatemala City. Look at this. I mean, it does already look pretty amazing to me. So from now we have to be really sharp on what we do. I'm gonna go with local QNH already. 3018. Okay, 3018, 3018, 3018. Great. Zoom. Vertical path catching us, increasing the vertical speed. Let's also check the blue arrow. We want to be at 9,000 feet below the blue arrow, before the blue arrow, so we can decelerate. We are not gonna make it with this configuration, so let's increase our descent rate, 2,000 feet per minute. Okay, now we're gonna make it, but still we have to slow down quite a lot, and we be sure to not accelerate. So I'm gonna increase my descent rate for now. Again, I remind you, we have to be quite sharp on the approach, so we have to be at Alpha Uniform Romeo, 9,000 feet, speed not above 185. We are gonna drop flaps 1, of course. That's because we can't extend the approach. Sorry, the downwind. We have a volcano in front of us. Higher. So, yeah. That's not an option. So we have to be sure to be at 9,000 feet before Alpha Uniform Romeo to slow down. We're doing fine for the moment, but we are getting some speed, as you can see here. We are on idle. Open descent. Speed brake in case. There was a departure. Yeah, still on ground. A350 going to Miami. Our course. Okay. It's taking off. And also, I don't think there is any approach from this. I mean, let me check. No, there is. There are RMP. But we don't care at the moment. Approach armed already. Keep descending. We are doing okay. Not great. I will use some speed brakes soon. Again, this is Volcan de Fuego active right now. As you can see from this nice, let's say, triangle on Sky Vector. This is Volcan de Agua. It's an inactive volcano, and this is Pacaya, which is another active one. And this is Guatemala City in front of us. Okay, some speed brake now. I want to accelerate descent. Alright, let's go down a little faster. Because, again, we have to be 9,000 feet and 185 knots of speed before Alpha Uniform Romeo. We should be able to spot the airport as well very soon. I guess it's no. Maybe it's that one. Let me see. This is Pacaya again. And look at this place. I mean, how cool is that? Okay, that's fine. Keep descending. At 11,000 feet, I'm gonna reduce speed to 250 knots, of course, maintaining speed brake. At 9,000 feet, I will select flaps 1 and speed 185. I think still we're gonna be quite fast, to be honest, even with this speed brake action. Okay, 250 now. Speed brake maximum. We really have to slow down the plane. Yeah. We are very fast. Look at that.
Guatemala traffic, Delta, Central Romeo taking from way 06.
Okay, it's taking off, 06. It's an A350, we should be able to spot him maybe. Okay, descending. Okay, let the plane go down as fast as we can. Very soon, I'm gonna select vertical speed, 1,000 feet per minute. Speed 220 knots. Okay, speed on the limit here. Speed brake, keep it out. Let the plane slow down. Oh yeah, look at him. Look at the A350. Okay, but don't get distracted too much. Flaps 1. Speed 185. Speed braking. Landing lights. 5 on the speed. Wow, it's coming right toward. Okay, no, not right toward. We are way higher than him. Bye bye. Okay, leveling off. Spin and manage. Okay, we are fine, let's say. After, I mean, on the turn we can descend 7,200. Alright. Right now. Open descent. There we go. Oh my god. And then on the final, on the turn on final, 6,300. Look at this place. Volcán de agua, volcán de fuego, Pacaya. Those are the reference if you're familiar with Guatemala City area. Okay, we're doing fine. We were able to recover quite properly. Zoom in. Vertical speed, 1,000 feet per minute. Okay, on the turn, 6,300. Go around 11,000 feet. Okay, speed check. Flaps 2. Look at this incredible place. Flaps 2 set. Descending. 6,300, open descent. On the turn. Wow. Oh my god. Look at this. Okay, we are below the glide. And this is again Pacaya volcano right in front of us right now. Okay, maintaining this. Okay. Look how close we get to it. Yeah, we overshoot the DME, but we are following. Yeah, okay, they don't get that close in real life. Apparently, we are following the GPS track, but this is not correct according to the procedure. We shouldn't exceed 7 DME and we are 8. That's interesting. And that's Volcán de Agua. Again.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Of course, this regard.
Pull up.
I'm wondering if that's
Terrain
related to
ahead.
the
Pull up.
procedure we're doing, or maybe it can be. It's fine. I mean, we are completely visual. It would not be great without without a very clear skies like today. Arm approach. Speed check. Gear down. Gear is down. And speed check. Flaps. Okay, let me do a proper view. Flap 3. Oh my god, look at this. Again, Volcán de Agua, Volcán de Fuego behind. I think we just intercept. No, we're about to. plane struggling to maintain the speed. 11,000 feet here. Ignition. What? Okay, whatever, never mind. No, we didn't calculate any performance. 6-2. Okay, auto brake law is fine. Speed check. Okay. Flaps full. And that's it. Again, Guatemala City, Volcán de Agua, Volcán de Fuego. Behind there we have Pacaya, not visible now. A runway is in front of us. We are full established, fully ready to land. 3,000 meter runway, 5,000 feet of altitude. We are fine. I mean, we have an A319. We can float. We are light. And we have powerful braking. I mean, we have a strong braking power. Okay, autopilot off. As always, don't really trust the glide and the puppy. You know that in 2024, sometimes they are very, very funny. Indeed, we are losing the glide now. Ooh, very gently. No. Recover.
100 above.
Why do we do have that crosswind?
Minimum.
Continue.
Glide
100.
slow. Sync rate.
Disregard.
30,
Glide slow.
40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Oh my god, the wind. Okay, that wind was so random. Okay, speed braking, manual braking. For sure not the best approach, but yeah, the wind was very strange. So we should have 10 knots of wind. There was crosswind from right, and then all of a sudden close to the runway was completely changing direction, and we have 15 knots of crosswind to the left from the left. And the plane was leveling off at some point. I have to check this approach again. I mean, I want to rewatch it because yeah, there was probably a go around, but we don't care. That's why we are in a simulator and not in a real plane. But yeah. We do have that again. Bucket lost. I hope that wasn't during the, but I guess, yeah, I guess it was. And the plane is not moving because I'm parking it. Yeah. And with that, the touchdown wasn't bad, but we got some problem. Really curious to see again the approach. Lights off. Okay, maybe a bit ahead still. Parking brake. Terrain should be off. Wait a sec. Okay, this is available. Engine off. And this. Oops. This. Okay, let's deboard. Then grounds. Ah, we do have jet for yeah. GPU. Okay. AP off. Recon off. Switch these off. So let's go outside. Let's go outside. I want to rewatch the landing. Okay, wait a sec. Like that. Okay, so we're gonna do a rewatch. What the fuck? How did I? Okay, I wrote A319 so bad. Oh my god, this webcam is so bad. Okay. So let me see here. Okay, 14 knots of wind. This is already autopilot off. Yeah, this was already too bad. 8 knots, so crosswind. Ah, okay, yeah, that is the log. Okay, and then here, let me see. I want to see my hands. So here I'm pushing down. Probably it's the wind. Yeah, the increase of the wind, so the plane is leveling off, and so yeah, the one a lot of wind change. Of course, if the wind is increasing, your plane is gonna get pushed up. That's how a lift works. And so yeah, I was pushing down, but the plane was leveling off anyway, because we passed from 8 knots, 10 now, 11 to 15 basically, and the plane, as you can see, is leveling off. And if you check my hand, I'm still pushing it now. So yeah, I have to recover, let's say, and we got sink rate warning, which is basically go around in real life. There we have it. And now 10 knots, that's fine. Now you will see 50 knots of wind, and there we go. And completely to the left. Look at yeah, that was so strange. Wow, my live stream is so bad on a big screen like this. Yeah. But this is the technology I have, unfortunately. Not much to invest. Yeah, it's basically the graphic. Now the graphic, what I'm using to capture the screen. That is quite bad quality. But okay. All right. Probably not the best realism wind-wise, I think, on the approach. Yeah, I think the wind was quite messed up in this case, which can happen in remote area like this. That's why also I continue the approach. I mean, you know that if I have a sink rate warning, I'm not gonna go around. I mean, who cares? But yeah. Oh, with the 727, wow. It's a very interesting plane to use in a flight like that. Maybe they were using. I think Avianca had some 7-2. Let me see. I don't know about Avianca Guatemala, but maybe we can check. Well, let's check both. I don't know why I have Wikipedia in Spanish, but Yeah, 727. I don't know about Avianca Guatemala, but let's see. That's not true. What? Okay, Italian page is so bad. They have one A320. Wow. Oh yeah. No wait. Yeah, 727. But this is cargo, I guess. I'm not an expert of 727, but a quick change. This is similar convertible version, or maybe not. No. Yeah. Okay. Very interesting plane to do a flight like this, actually. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. This is it for today. If you like, subscribe. See you next